You know what? 100 interesting personal facts about Elon Musk. When Elon left South Africa, his father gave him $2,000 in traveler's checks, and his mother provided him with another $2,000 by cashing out a stock account she had opened with the money she won in a beauty contest as a teenager. Otherwise, what he mainly had with him when he arrived in Montreal was a list of his mother's relatives he had never met. He planned to call his mother's uncle, but discovered that he had left Montreal. So he went to a youth hostel, where he shared a room with 5 other people. I was used to South Africa, where people will just rob and kill you, he says, so I slept on my backpack until I realized that not everyone was a murderer. He wandered the town marveling that people did not have bars on their windows. After a week, he bought a $100 Greyhound Discovery Pass that allowed him to travel by bus anywhere in Canada for 6 months. He had a second cousin his age, Marklin, who lived on a farm in Saskatchewan province, not far from Moose Jaw, where his grandparents had lived, so he headed there. It was more than 1,700 miles from Montreal. The bus, which stopped at every hamlet, took days to wander across Canada. At one stop, he got off to find lunch, and, just as the bus was leaving, ran to jump back on. Unfortunately, the driver had taken off his suitcase with his traveler's checks and clothes. All he had now was the knapsack of books he carried everywhere. The difficulty of getting traveler's checks replaced, it took weeks, was an early taste of how the financial payments system needed disruption. When he got to the town near his cousin's farm, he used some of the change he had in his pocket to call. "Hey, it's Elon, your cousin from South Africa," he said. "I'm at the bus station." The cousin showed up with his father, took him to a Sizzler steakhouse, and invited him to stay at their wheat farm, where he was put to work cleaning grain bins and helping to raise a barn. There he celebrated his 18th birthday with a cake they baked with "Happy Birthday Elon" written in chocolate icing.